So, Ophelia, thank you very much for being here today. And so today, what I would like to do is to be able to, with your help, demonstrate how we can achieve hypnosis, even doing it online via Zoom. So I believe that you are somewhere in France right now.
Yes,
Yes,
I
and
am.
I'm in the UK. So quite far away technically, but as long as we can see each other, hear each other, we'll be absolutely fine. And basically, we can do hypnosis anywhere in the world, which is a fantastic thing about the internet. So, uh, without further ado, what we'll do, I'm gonna give you some simple instructions. I'm gonna ask you to do a lot of various simple things that's going to help you to go into hypnosis, your hypnosis, and with your help, just by allowing yourself to go with it and follow them, we can then achieve some really interesting states or help you experience some interesting hypnotic phenomena. Will that be something you'd be interested in?
Yes,
Okay, fantastic. So what we'll do, so in a moment, I'm going to hypnotize you. It's going to be great. You're going to have a great experience. And I promise you that by the end of this session, you're going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel great. And you're going to be full of energy after that for the rest of the day and weekend and week ahead. And that's going to be awesome. All right. So, are you comfortably installed? Yes.
yes, I think so. Yes,
Yep. Okay. Are you stable as well?
yes,
Because if you start to relax, I don't want you to fall off the chair. Whilst it could be amusing for some people, that could be quite worrying and it's against health and safety regulation. Um, and you're ready to go into a nice, relaxing trance. Or
yes,
maybe not always relaxing, but just fun. So that's the main thing. So what I would like you to do, I would like you to just follow my simple instructions. So first thing I like to do is to start by rubbing your hands together, just to get the hypnosis going into them. Fantastic. I would like you just to put them like this, like so. Clamp them like so, nice and tight together, like this. Do as if you're making a desperate prayer right now. Put your fingers together. And what I would like you to do is to separate the fingers about an inch apart and focus on a space between them. And imagine they're getting closer together, just like magnets using your hypnosis now, getting closer and closer and closer now, closer. And when they touch, I say, keep looking at them now. And just imagine now as they get even more magnetized, even more stuck, glued together now. Imagine now that feeling of hypnosis just traveling now down your arms, about down your hands, sorry, first. And then imagine going down your arms now, a feeling of stickiness, gluedness, going down your elbows, going down to the back, all the way to your shoulders, all the way to the back of your neck, top of your head, and then all the way over your eyes now, making sure that even though they're closed already, they're now properly locked, glued together now. And even if you were to try to open them now, they simply relax even more stuck, glued together now. And what I like to do is, in your own time, just allow those hands just to relax back down to your lap, only as fast as you go even deeper into your own hypnosis now, going deeper, 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 deeper now. That's it. And those hands can just let go and relax and separate themselves all by themselves naturally. And just go even deeper now into your own hypnosis in your way. Go into that magical place, a mystical place at the back of your mind where everything is fun, everything is great. When you can use your whole subconscious mind now to create your whole reality, you can create a whole new reality for yourself simply by using my simple suggestions and your fantastic imagination now. And you can see what I say, you see, you can hear what I say, you hear, you can feel what I say, you feel effortlessly, automatically now. Just nod your head if you understand. Fantastic. So, and from now on, every time I snap my finger and say the word sleep, you'll be able to go back to that fantastic state, that wonderful state of hypnosis instantly, effortlessly. Every time I say the word sleep, you'll be able to go back to that level, maybe even deeper, you go even better into your hypnosis. Now, just by me saying the word sleep, you'll be able to go back to that state effortlessly. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just allow it to happen, and it will happen. So what I would like you to do is 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hello, Freddie. How are you doing now?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay. Feeling great, feeling good?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Sleep. Just go back now. That's it. Fantastic. Just allow yourself to drift down even deeper now. Just allow yourself to just drift and float down. And In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And the weird thing about it is that you're going to totally forget the number between 2 and 4. The number between 2 and 4 will be away from your mind. It will come back later, but for the next little while, that number between 2 and 4 just doesn't exist. For you, as far as you're concerned, when you count, is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's absolutely normal as it is. Just nod if you understand. Okay, fantastic. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hello, Freddy. So thank you very much. As you're a bit in a kind of slightly confused state right now, I'm not quite sure. I want to do a few tests with you. I would like you to just to make sure if you can answer some simple questions for me. That's okay with you.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'd like to know is how many fingers do you have?
10.
10. Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you just to double check. I would like you just with me to count. But do you think I've got the same amount of fingers to have?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's double check. I'd like you just to count with me. Okay, ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's weird, isn't it? Maybe we made a mistake sometime, getting confused. So I'd like you just to, let's count again. Let's count just this hand first.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so 6 finger there. And on this hand, let's start from the beginning. 1.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
I've got 12 fingers. That is bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know I was a freak? I could work in circuses with that. That's weird. I'll tell you what. What's going to happen now? In a moment, I'm going to stamp my finger, and the missing number will come back, but your name will just disappear now. Number 3 is back now. Now, how many fingers do I have?
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fantastic. That's all back to normal. But now, your name is gone or just totally away from you. So what was your name? I'm Christophe. And sleep. Just go back nice and deep, nice and deep. I said even deeper and deeper and deeper now. Now, in a few moments, your name will come back instantly. It's always already back there now. It's already, and you know it now. All the 3 suggestions are now completely gone. But the funny thing is in a moment, you're going to have the urge to just scratch your ear. And the problem is when you scratch your ear, your hand will be stuck to it. There's nothing you can do about it. Your hand will be stuck to your ear as soon as you try to just give it a little bit of a scratch. Not if you understand. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Okay. So just to make sure, your name is?
Freddy.
Of course it is. You always knew that, didn't you? So basically, what I'd like you to do now is just to allow yourself just to do what you want. Make sure just nice and relaxed. Just give yourself a bit of a scratch. Nothing else. And imagine now, that's it. That one didn't stick. That's fair enough. It doesn't always work. That's all right. I was hoping it would. What I'd like you to do, just put your hand like this. And imagine now your hand is stuck now. I'd like you to only imagine your hand is stuck, nothing you can do about it. And I'd like you now to try, really try as hard as you can to take it away now. See what happens. Really, really try to take it away. What happens? Almost. And stick harder. It's properly stuck, bonding together now. The super glue now, even more so. Actually, what I'd like you to try to use the other hand and try to pull with the other hand, which now becomes stuck as well to your hand. Now, your hand on your ear gets unstuck, but your hand gets stuck to your hand. But now your hand is stuck to your hand and you can't separate them. Try separating them. Really try separating them now. Really try. And they become even more stuck.
Can't.
And in a moment, what's going to happen? I'm going to snap my finger. They're gonna let go, and you're going to have a feeling of smiliness and laughter now. You can let your hand go. And now you can realize how silly that was. And I can just imagine that feeling coming even harder now, getting stronger now. Imagine that love getting stronger now. And there's nothing you can do about it. I like you to go into properly full-on nervous laugh or whatever you want to say. You can stop it now. And then sleep. Just relax back down. Fantastic. You're a great subject. You're fantastic. And I'd like to thank you for what you've done. So in a moment, you will open your eyes. You're going to be back to normal. All the silly suggestions will be completely gone, completely erased. And the only thing you're going to have left with you is going to be a feeling of well-being. I'd like you to imagine a feeling of whatever you want to call it, a feeling of love, joy, happiness, smiliness, going throughout all of your body now. Imagine that feeling going everywhere from the tiptoe to the top of your head, your whole body now filled with a fantastic energy of well-being and happiness, contentment. It's going to help you have a great day, great week, and just help you on your way to whatever you have to do this week. And I know you're going to have a busy week. It's going to help you be at your best, be the best version of you. You can be feeling fantastic on top of the world. All the other silly suggestions will be completely gone. And now all I want to do is to come back fully to the surface on 1, 2, 3. Back now. There we go. And we are back in the room, aren't we?
Yes.
So.
Did you make my hand stick
Yep.
on my ears?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's recorded. You'll be able to watch it back. Absolutely. And I think I would like to thank you. You were a fantastic subject. And I think it's, again, but one thing I tried to make you do, it didn't quite work exactly how I wanted, but that's just to show that it's not me having magical powers, it's just you using your fantastic mind, your creativity, and you're in full control throughout. And as long as you want to play along, you can experience this feeling. But I'd like you to give me your honest opinion. How did you feel? How did that go? How did it feel like for you?
Yeah, the 12 finger was weird. 12 finger was, I couldn't set it. It was 2 for something. It was,
yeah.
I knew, but I couldn't, I couldn't say otherwise. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. But again, it just goes to show the power of your imagination. And basically, I think, as you notice, the only thing I do, the only power I have is to maybe give you the right suggestions and give you the right nudges there. And thanks to you to being a good sport and playing along, then you were able to experience all this weird and wonderful phenomenon. And obviously, we're quite limited here doing it online. There's quite a few more things we could have done face-to-face. But maybe when I go back to France and we have a drink, maybe we can play more with stuff like that. I'd like you very much for being a good sport, because that will be a good way to demonstrate to other people that hypnosis can happen even remotely, even online, because none of it was planned.
No, and it did, because my hands really was stuck. It was really weird. So.
Yeah. And hopefully it's gonna have demonstrated to other people that if you can create this kind of phenomenon as well, that's just for fun, that's just to have a bit of a play. But obviously the similar thing can be used to help people change their minds really in a therapeutic manner. And that's for another time. And I didn't want to record that because that would be personal and boring for viewers, but I hope that can demonstrate the power of hypnosis in a fun way. So I would like to thank you very much for this. And
thank you, Christian.
Hopefully,
Christophe,
yeah.
Thank you, Christophe.
And hopefully I'll see you another time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.